Hello everyone, welcome back to Slay the Princess. I haven't played this in a while because I've been traveling and I've been sick. But here I am back again. We just last time got an ending, or a tier 2 ending or something. And today we're gonna jump back into the game. I don't know if this... I don't think we can go into autosave. Quick saves, okay. I don't think 2049, 24, yeah, this would be the most recent one. I don't think we can go back into the game we already did. I think we have to start a new game. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't also assume that there are lots more routes that I haven't done yet, but I don't know. So we're gonna go in and see what we can do.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So today we're gonna go and do the very first route that I tried to do on the first time and didn't see. So I believe the first thing we did was explore everything. I don't think we need to do that. I think we can silently continue to the cabin.
You make a war sheet. We're not going.
So what we did is we took the blade.
You take the blade.
And then entered. And we did not tip off the princess.
To the basement.
Who's there?
She sounds.
And then I chose I'm just here to talk, and then we talked a long time.
Then why did you bring a knife with you?
She makes a don't you dare. It's
and
fine.
I dropped the knife.
The blade.
Thank you.
Against your will. I don't know.
So here we are. What an awkward start to
And
a
then
relationship.
we talked a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if this affects anything, but I'm going to go through most of it. Alright, and then this option is what I was looking for. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is...
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll...
You have to...
Made my choice, locking her in the
no
basement.
Chance we'll have to take.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back.
It won't be long.
Either way, she dropped.
I could try something different. I don't know if doing something different would lead to a different path, or if I'm already stuck, committed to the path.
You'll be
but
the
we're
death of all of us,
going to the
fine.
same thing that I did the first
you
time.
Close the basement. Okay. You said, isn't Has she? It.
So she's pounding on the door. We ignore her and go to
Just
sleep.
Ignore her. Maybe you put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can. You jolt awake. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out
There
of
she is. It's so
awful
creepy.
basement.
You hit who? She's.
What a shame.
One of the most creepy
It can't be.
things of
This
this whole
can't
game.
actually be. Everything goes dark.
Oh yeah, and we know that dying is not that big
You're
a deal.
on a path in the woods. You're hit.
Alright, so this time we have the paranoid with us, right?
Again? If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe... Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me.
Alright, so this time we're going to the cabin. We've seen all the other dialogue. Go back, watch episode
warning.
1 if you want to hear it.
Before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone. The interior of the cabin is plain,
Ooh.
the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
So I wonder if she's already out in this world.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I love the writing in this game. the characters are in character, and they also say the same thing that I, the player, am thinking. It's so good.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out, but if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. I want to see how handsome I am. What are those? I just realized out the window, there's eyes looking at me.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door.
But there's no eyes in the
It's a
mirror.
wall. There is. What are you talking about? You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
This whole cabin's different than I remember it being.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Alright, let's take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We're still going with continue each route as if it is the same as chapter 1.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
And we might do another round where we do things differently.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Let's go.
You cross over the
Ooh,
threshold
look at this.
and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a knife? Gonna talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm just gonna kill her. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know what you're all being such pessimists. Step off into the void between the stairs. I'm really curious about that. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
Oh, I mean, you know, it's just gonna clatter down the stairs back at us like it always does.
It'll be enough.
I think I want to step off into the void. Maybe we can get to chapter 3 by doing this.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. I was curious. I don't know. Falling into an infinite void seemed better than going downstairs and dying. Or say nothing. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
What about, dang it, the right click of doom between the stairs?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways.
Stop it. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Go left, go right, do nothing, go back the way you came. I think we should go back. And there are not going to be stairs, are there?
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
There you
I
are.
told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again.
Ooh, that's
Cute.
creepy.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Now the narrator is afraid.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Lungs. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Liver. She isn't attacking us. Heart. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Nerves. Heart.
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me last time? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave.
Liver.
You're a lunatic. You know that, right? If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organs shutting down situation? How about I just kill you instead?
Nerves.
We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends, even.
Nerves.
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you. So do your worst. Toss the blade and remain with the nightmare. I think we might have to do that. That's probably the canon thing, if there's canonical anything. Okay, let's get you out of here. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Oh, it feels like there's a lot of stuff to do here. Maybe I'll have to go through every route again and do different endings. There's just so much. This game is so much. What happened after you killed me last
I
time?
tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Okay, so it seems like the princess needs to leave with us, or she can't leave at all.
I don't think I can leave without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
So that's why you won't finish me off, because you need me to be alive.
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing
Cool.
her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, your back. Lungs, liver, nerves.
One
heart,
moment,
lungs,
and then
liver,
you're gone.
nerves, heart,
Just
lungs,
like
nerves,
that.
heart,
This is
lungs,
pretty
liver,
intense.
Ah,
nerves, heart,
and there's
lungs,
the fear.
She pulls away. Lungs, liver,
But that wouldn't be
nerves,
very fun,
heart,
now would
lungs,
it?
liver,
I've already
nerves,
done that.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
All right.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
So if you need me alive, why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
I mean,
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
by that logic, no one has ever not been nice to me
lungs, liver, nerves,
because I'm still alive.
lungs,
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
lungs, liver,
Yeah, it's your fault.
lungs, liver, nerves,
I was in here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't let you leave. If I let you out, what then? We go our separate ways?
Oh no, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Being around you is agony.
liver,
You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
liver, nerves,
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
liver,
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Um,
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
yeah, we can be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Yeah,
liver,
not really, though.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
All right, let's do the thing.
Nerves, heart.
Not doing any of this, not helping, and not gonna try to kill you.
Are you serious? Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. You fling the blade into the void, denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and finish your mission. Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
I think we can get to chapter 3.
Poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
I am the long quiet. What are you talking about? I'm a god.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down.
Ugh!
You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
I'm really glad that we saved this one for today, because it is rather intense, and also knowing what we do about the ending and about who we are and who the princess is adds context to it. This is wow, this game. The developers of this game, the writers and the artists, are magnificent. I can't believe it.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out!
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
We're seeing stories of different kinds of lives, and this in the route of the paranoid of the princess being like some kind of vengeful death spirit. And we know that the princess is the embodiment of change. I'm just trying to piece it together to see if there's clearly thematic resonance. I'm just trying to piece it together, trying to understand what the art is going for.
Let me out!
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out!
This is all too much. I can't keep going. You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. We got another chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, a lot of chapters. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
Everything about this game astonishes me. Not only did we get to chapter 3, we got to so many chapters, and now we're in chapter infinity or something. What? What is this game?
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember. You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Here? No, we haven't been here.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
So this is a new voice, the Opportunist.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever.
And another new voice.
I think. We're supposed to be unfeeling.
And another new voice.
How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
I wonder if this is all of them.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Oh my god, you're my least favorite. Get out of here.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
I think they're all wrong. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here? What if we don't go to the cabin? Yeah, how many times have you all been here?
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all. It doesn't matter. Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
That doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this. Some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was it here those other times? Did someone else make the decisions?
What does here even mean if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here. Every single time. You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged. You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
Wow. I think they're all wrong.
Of course we're wrong. She's the only thing that's right. Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
If I don't remember what I did, it couldn't have been me that did it.
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her. Maybe you're shattered in your own way. Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
I mean, is there a difference? If the one perceiving the present moment doesn't have memories, then okay, never mind. I'm just saying nonsense.
Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere.
By the way, I've been informed that this is all the same guy doing these voices. Awesome job.
Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares? They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers.
They have semantic answers.
And they all just end in quivering torment. It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us. And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago. Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
I want to find all these other guys. What if we don't go to the cabin?
We've tried that. It doesn't work. Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked.
Yeah, the contrarian is like, yeah, we tried that. And then I remember, because that was 2 episodes ago.
So many paths, and they're all circles.
Can you make sense of them?
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized. And yet, you aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same. Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
Because he's a piece of a god who separated change and the long quiet. Yes. It makes sense, I swear. I feel so disjointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can slay her.
I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either. He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me. He's worse than her.
We can proceed, or the only way out is to do nothing, so nothing I will do. No, we're going to the cabin.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin, or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
Empty hill, you think?
No, this isn't right.
Huh?
There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
What's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard? But what does that mean? You give them too much space to the others. What others? The other voices? Let's do that. It's an explore option.
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are.
They've been heard. Oh, I just got an idea. They're meant to personify the thoughts inside the player's head that makes them choose the options they do in order to get the routes. And then they come out into the game. The game is the developers personifying the player's thoughts. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, oh, the game. I guess that's not too different from what all games do. The game is like taking the aspects of the player's mind and treating them as actual characters. That is beyond cool. My mind is fractured right now. I don't understand how to make sense of this. It's I guess I just say it's cool.
Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving. Or you could just give up.
Let's go to the mirror.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces. She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free.
I wonder what's going to happen. Is this just going to be the end of a route? We look in the mirror and see ourselves? Or is it going to disappear?
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back.
I mean, all these characters are still here.
Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Proceed into the mirror.
Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
No, I don't. You're the one who has to be specific. You're the one who says what I do.
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
Why, thank you. My ego likes that.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be.
It does kind of feel like snow, a snowy hill to me. Does it feel like that to you guys? That's the idea I had as I was walking up.
The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
I can take the blade. It's the only way forward. You've already tried everything else. Don't you remember? You have to take the blade. Nice, and it's grayed out.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
That's frightening. Pretty sure I can't fit there, and if I could, I wouldn't want to jump in.
You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth.
Oh, hello.
You see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
This is, without a doubt, the creepiest route of all of them so far.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
And closer.
Just 3 hands.
I was having some fun. And
Dang it. I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
And closer.
watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my will and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
How is this gonna turn out? I mean, we're already at the infinite path. So, I mean, I imagine there is not going to be an option that just puts us right back here to do this again.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
There's no other option. You're just an object, a tool. You were once something else a long time ago, but was that something you? Or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Alright, so all the choices are taken away. Just take her hand and set her free.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
Well, you know what? Given what you are and what I am and what the princess is, I understand. The feeling's mutual.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
Stretchy arm.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
It's the arms. They're here for you. You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally, we can smash it.
I don't think so. No, it'll take, 5 more routes before you can do that?
Oh, will you stop with the smashing? What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. Yeah. I think I'd like that. Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Let's go. You step toward the mirror. It holds a truth that you must witness.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
And I'm ready to continue.
Boys, it's been an honor.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. There she is. You're at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? So assuming that the final ending is actual truth and not just more manifest what you expect truth, we know that the narrator is who trapped us here and who expects us to slay the princess. Also, I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but yeah, it's true. If we don't slay the princess, the world will end. If we don't stop change, everything will continue to change until one day everything ends. That day will be uncountable years in the future at the heat death of the universe, where the universe will have expanded so far that nothing can interact with anything else. But yeah, if we don't stop change, the world will end. Also, if we don't change, nothing will ever happen. So that's kind of like the world ending immediately. You know about the worlds beyond this place. Are you the princess? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
So I wonder if the multiple endings will be like there's a good ending. I wonder if that is you let only quote good princesses be to the end. But that does seem too simple, right? That's never the way to a best ending, is to only allow good and pure things through. Another possibility is, what if we go through all the routes, but we slay certain numbers of princesses and allow other princesses to continue? I don't know. There's questions I need to figure out. I don't know how to get the best ending or what different endings are. I need to keep playing and find out, figure it out. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have of. The space we're in is vacant.
Yeah, I think I asked all these things the first time I was here. I could learn more, knowing what I do. I don't know if I'll learn more, though. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Yeah. Also, these would lead to new ending. So let's try this one. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay, so that wasn't an option. What happens if we attack? Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Alright, so that rules out two possible alt endings. Cool. I'm ready.
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, let's go.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Alright, wow. That was an intense route. I am going to keep playing. I want to find the good ending. I'm not going to look up anything for now. I'm going to try to figure it out. But if I can't figure it out, I might look it up or ask for hints. So yeah, that has been this episode of Slay the Princess. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of this game and other awesome games. I'll see you next time. Bye!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.